We are at the gym, and today we're actually hitting the lift at like just a regular time. We're not going at night. I'm trying to get over my fear of lifting with other people in the gym. So that's the goal of today, is just to kind of actually get a workout in and it not be 12 o'clock at night when I get home. But it's currently 9 a.m. on a Friday, and we've got back. So yeah, I'm super excited for this lift. I think it's going to go pretty well. We have barbell rows, lat pull downs, cable row, lat pull over, and then rear delt fly. So the whole, 9 for the back. And the way I go about my back training, or at least what I've been doing over the last couple months, was trying to hit my back from every single angle possible. And it's just because your back has multiple, I think, functions, right? It can pull down, it can pull in, it can, go backwards. And go over. So I try to do pretty much every exercise for one of those on my back day. And I know it's probably, again, not the best way to go about it, but I enjoy it. It's fun, and you get a good back pump from it. So I can't complain. If you're not pulling with your lats and you're just kind of pulling with your biceps or, your traps, you're not going to be hitting your back muscles accordingly. So I do genuinely think back is one of those ones where you have to kind of lock in more and really care about the form and not ego lift to the best of your ability. That's what we're going to do today. And it honestly looks like the gym is packed, which sucks. That was not what I was hoping. But yeah, we'll see. I guess it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. No one really cares about you. It's all up here. And sometimes I have trouble remembering that. But yeah, we're going to go get in there and get into this back day. So
stop. Yeah, I hope you guys like the little montage that we just
Put this up closer.
I hope you guys like that little montage that we just put together. I didn't really want to record too much, but here we are. We're on the lat pull down now, and I feel good. Like, the barbell rows went okay, and we went into a cable row with a dual pulley system, which that's what this lat pull down is. It's the two cables connected, which is honestly so much heavier, to me at least, but I don't know. I've seen people max out this machine. I'm not big yet. So, yeah. There's just, again, there's a lot of people here. And I'm still building up the nerve to speak in front of people. So, I don't know. We're working on it. But, like I said, I pull down and some rear delt flies and then some lat pullovers to finish it out. And then we're done. Might do some abs, might do cardio. We'll see. Depending on how I feel after this. But I'll set you guys up and we'll go ahead and get into this. Yeah, like I said, I'll pull down. And I've never used this like cable specifically, so I don't know what weight I'm supposed to be doing and whatnot. We'll find out. We're gonna start with, looks like 70, and see how 70 goes. Yeah, that's a good warm up. I think we'll start at 80 or 90. That's like where we'll actually go for the first set. So, yeah, 2 sets here. But, yeah, one thing with lat pull down, you do it. I know a lot of people kind of talk. There's a lot of like different opinions on the form, like what you should do. Personally, I think it's all like a feeling, right? If you're doing it, you can't feel, your lats being worked. I'm guessing you're not doing it right. But if you can like mildly feel your lats on the way down, I wouldn't adjust how you do it at all. So, yeah. Oh. Actually, that felt a lot lighter than I originally thought it would. So we'll do 90. Oh, yep. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's mine.
Floating under
We're going no mic for this part because I don't have anything to clip it onto. But yeah, that was the workout and went pretty good. Went pretty good. We finished out with 2 sets of rear delt fly on a cable. So that's like one thing that with my physique I really wanted to bring up with my rear delts. And I feel like they are coming in, like slowly but surely. But it's a work in progress. Like I think I just have to hit them more often. But overall, like I got a pretty crazy upper body pump for only doing back and rear delts. So, dude, I think that like wasn't, honestly like that, ooh, that moved. That wasn't too bad compared to like how I thought it'd be originally, like just kind of doing that in front of people. I think it's something that I'm just gonna have to work on over time, but yeah, I'm not too upset with how that went, so. Yeah, dude, I feel good. Like that's the one thing, like I feel pretty solid. We need good back lighting. Well, where's good back lighting? There we go. I don't know if you guys can see that. All right. There you go. I think I found the angle now. Yeah, dude. I feel good, man. I was 194 as of yesterday, so you guys see a little bit extra chub. It's all the rice cakes, but dude, W lift. Yeah, I don't really have much else to really discuss, I guess, but we can always just pose it down a little bit more. All right, that's the full lift, guys. So we did 3 sets of barbell rows, 2 sets of working sets. So 3 working sets of barbell rows, 2 working sets of lat pull down. But before that, we also did 2 working sets of cable rows, and then 2 working sets each supersetted of lat pull over rear delt fly. So that was the full lift. I don't recommend usually like supersetting anything, but there's stuff I want to do later in the day, so I figured we put that there. So like superset it. I'm probably gonna go do cardio, just maybe 20 minutes on the incline treadmill. I think that's pretty good because can't get too fluffy. But yeah, that was a pretty good lift. Again, I'm sorry I didn't talk a whole bunch, but man, my back is feeling it. We're feeling it, man.
All right, that's a full back day done. I did 25 minutes of cardio. A little sweaty, you can see, but that was a really good lift. I'm really happy with that. Yeah, I hope you guys like the music selection. I think, honestly, I do think my music taste is like, I think it's up there, not to like self-glaze or anything, but yeah, there's exciting things coming here soon. So in about, what is that, 3 weeks, I'm going up to my old college up in Pennsylvania to visit some friends. So we'll get a vlog with some of my boys, which would be cool because it'll be like, I'll be able to actually take like different styles of videos rather than just like self-filming clips. So that'll be fun to make, and we'll have more people in it and everything. And then a couple weeks after that, we have another trip to Austin, Texas, which I'm really excited about. So we'll be able to show you guys that as well. But yeah, we're gonna go home. We're gonna eat some food. So yeah, it was a good workout. I mean, I'm happy with that. You have no complaints from me. At least with the lifting side of things. So, oh man, yeah. Sorry if the camera is a little shaky on this ride home. I don't really know how to fix that. So I'm gonna be working on that here soon. I'll try to, get something as to it won't shake so much. But we're just gonna have to deal with it for right now, and that's okay. Yeah, I want to show you guys whatever you want to see. So if there's anything like lifting related and whatnot, let me know. Yeah, I think lunch is definitely gonna be chicken and rice. Probably some eggs too, and I'll just throw all that into a bowl because that sounds pretty appetizing right now. I didn't have any pre-workout today, which was sad because I had a Ghost in the morning. So if you guys ever tried the white original Ghost flavor, I like it. I've heard bad things about it, but I was always a big fan of just like a regular green Monster. I know that's kind of mental, but I enjoyed it thoroughly. So, dude, my car, I don't know if I showed you guys this or told you, my car doesn't have Bluetooth, so I have to plug this and the aux thing, but I have to charge it. So it dies as I'm driving, and I just have to just kind of drive in silence, which is so annoying, dude. It's so annoying. But let me know. I gotta get a new car. That's the one thing that I'm definitely saving up for is a new car. Not a brand new one, just a new one in my life. Not good old Ford Fusion, baby. One day. But yeah, then dinner's probably gonna be beef, rice, and a protein shake because I'm trying to get at least 3,000 calories. But on top of cardio, it's kind of difficult sometimes to make sure I'm hitting that goal without being in a calorie deficit. So I want to make sure I get to that 3,000, and we'll probably end up making a little bit of a bulk shake later, which is, it's fine. I'm not bulking or anything. I'm always trying to get 3,000 calories, and most times by the end of the day, I'm not there. So I just have to force feed, which sucks, but I don't know. It helps me keep size, and if you guys do genuinely want to put on some more mass, you got to eat more. You got to start really taking care of yourself in the kitchen. That's one thing that I definitely noticed and improved on over time was making sure I was hitting certain macro parameters and never going below that. No, you're not passing me. Not today. Yeah, you guys do that to card tag, but oh man. I'm beat, dude. I'm beat. That was a long workout. That was 2 hours. Too cool. 2 hours too long, in my opinion. Usually I like to be in and out, but when I first got there, I wanted to start with barbell row, and some dude was on it for at least 8 sets. So I just kind of had to settle and sit there, which was low-key buns, but
it is what it is. It's out of my control, so I can't really do anything about it. It just makes me more hungry getting home. Like I just had to wait to eat, which sucks. But yeah, the back was looking good. I'm really happy with how far my back has come over the last 2 years. I've really placed a lot of emphasis on it, and especially from at least May until now, I've given myself at least 2 back days every single week. So I'm genuinely happy with it. I think I really have to lock in with my rear delts physique wise going forward. But again, like I'm not in this for the short term. Like I'm in this for the long run, and I understand that. So that's what if you guys like are genuinely like unhappy with your physiques, but you're in this for the long road, like the long haul of life, dude, don't even stress, man. Like you're gonna be okay. It's just gonna take some more time. And you got all the time in the world, I promise you. Like if you would have came up to me and asked me like Chucky, like what are you gonna be doing like 2 years from now? Are you gonna be lifting, whatnot? Dude, I would have had no idea. I would have had no idea. I'd be recording in my car right now, driving home, you know? So take everything very lightly, but have like kind of a vision going forward. Just don't be so hard on yourself sometimes, man. Because I always fall victim, from that. And you're always your own biggest like blocker when it comes to making decisions and everything and doubting yourself. So just don't do that, and you'll be okay. Like understand that what you're doing is the right thing, and it's gonna work out in your favor as long as you force it to. So yeah, we're gonna get home, eat some food, and should be a good rest of the day. All right, guys, we got dinner going down the drain. No pun. So we have a half cup of jasmine rice, a pound of ground beef, and then this like bag of like Asian medley. Pretty weird combination, in my opinion. Gets the job done because you got the greens. Who is texting me? Hate that. We got greens, protein, fat, carbs, the whole nine. This is the core dinner that I pretty much have every single night. And yeah, you're not gonna get much better than this. I wouldn't say the core dinner. Usually, instead of the Asian medley, I do broccoli. However, this looked good as I was shopping down the Walmart aisle. And if you've ever shopped hungry, you understand when you see something in an aisle while you're starving and shopping at the same time, it's a pretty lethal combination of decisions that go on in your head. I don't know what transpired me into buying this, but I did, and it's here. Bang, bang. Yeah, it's fire. But what I really wanted to talk about was one, got a little bit of a Q&A to do, and two, give you guys a quote of the week moving forward. I hope you guys enjoyed the early parts of this video. I know that this part might seem a little boring to people because it's just me talking. There's not really a whole lot of action going on, but I feel like this is the most important part, is the one-on-one sit down that we have every single week. If you guys would ever like to submit a question to be answered on this Q&A segment, all you have to do on Wednesdays, I put up a poll on my TikTok story. If you guys follow my TikTok, and I tell you guys to just send me a question you want to see, or if you DM me on any platform and you say, hey, can you answer this on the YouTube channel? I'll do so. But anyways, I think today we have 5 questions to answer. So we'll start with Nate. What's good motivation for someone who gets social anxiety around a lot of people in the gym? That's really funny. That's really funny considering what I was talking about earlier. I would say if you truly have, a fear of people inside the gym, you kind of have to understand that no one cares about you. And that's something that I also struggle with, is that the world doesn't revolve around you, point blank. It never will. The people there are there to do their own thing. So if you're going to the gym for yourself or to record for social media or whatnot, whatever purpose you have being there, that's your purpose, and make sure that your goal being there is earned and achieved. So I don't think there's anything that can really motivate you other than the fact that you can't worry about what other people think. It will never matter and it won't affect you in any way. You just have to continue doing your own thing, man. This one's from Chris
At what age did you start the gym, or who made you get into the gym? I started really taking bodybuilding seriously about a year and a half ago, after I got done playing football at Clarion University. I just had a bad shoulder injury. I don't know if you guys can see that, but my AC joint is fully separated from my, it's basically what holds your neck and collarbone and shoulder all together, and it came out. And after that, I had to take a long look in the mirror and realize like I wasn't where I wanted to be in life. And the one thing that I knew I could control was the gym. And I saw it as one of the best outlets that you could have in life. So I used that. That's pretty much what got me into the gym. Before then, I was playing football my entire life. So I played a year of college football. And before that, I played 4 years of high school football and midgets football and all that stuff. So I was doing a lot around sports, and doing lifting, like powerlifting style. So it was really just hang cleans, squats, deadlifts, bench, stuff like that. I also weighed about 230, 225 at my peak. So I was a lot stronger because I had more mass on me, which is why it's funny when I tell people I do powerlifting, they're like, oh, dude, why isn't your squat like 405 for reps then? I was big, like I was bigger. So this next one is from Vic. What motivates you and keeps you going every day? I think deep down, the vision of who I want to be in the future is what truly compels me to do everything I do on a day-to-day basis. I see myself here and I know I'm here. What has to happen in order for me to get there? That's what I do every single day, is striving to achieve said goal while remaining myself in the process and not losing the part of me that makes me human. You know what I mean? I think a lot of people, especially with social media or social relationships or standing or anything, they lose a part of themselves throughout that process because they're trying to achieve said goal and they forget about who they were before. That's one piece of me that I don't want to ever lose, is just kind of like the idea that we're all one and the same. We all are striving to do the same things in life. And that motivates me right there, is that if I can achieve something, then it proves to other people that they can do the same thing. You know what I mean? This one's from Jose. How do you stay consistent with the gym and balance it with life? I think it's very dependent on your life that you currently have right now. But personally, with me, I'm a full-time college student, so I go to school Monday through Thursday, and then Friday through.
Sorry.
Can you, Gunner?
Come on, Gunner.
I'll be done soon.
Come on. Sorry, I didn't know you were recording. Let's go.
You're good. You're good, Gunner.
I know. He's like, Bobby, get in bed. Bobby, get in bed right now. Look at him. I'm here waiting.
Guys, I got attacked mid-talk.
What? You just wonder how you've been.
My sister came home. They went on a walk, her and her fiance. So, yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, how do you stay consistent? So my thing is, my life is very centered around school, and because of that, I don't have a job necessarily. Like, this is my job, so to speak. It's enough to get me through college at this moment in time, and I'm perfectly okay with that. When I graduate, I plan to be a teacher, and that'll also give me enough free time to do things like this. But balancing with life, I mean, I don't think it's a hard thing. I think it's a decision that you have to make for yourself, whether you value the gym enough to fit it into your life. Like, for example, if you have a girlfriend and she's like, hey, babe, let's go on a date. And you're like, okay. You have to plan accordingly, right? When's the date? 7 o'clock. When do you get off work? 5. Are you going to go to the gym? Probably not. So how many days a week can you realistically go to the gym if you know one of the days you have to spend with your girlfriend or you're going to your family? You just have to plan accordingly. And I think making it a priority to fit it into your schedule and not going back on your word is very important. Like, in my head, I know I want to be in the gym at least 6 days a week. Like, that's just because of me. I do content creation. I think it's very important for me to do it in the gym. So that's part of my job, is being there. So I'm trying to being there as much as possible. Therefore, I run a split that affords me to do that. However, if you can only go to the gym 3-4 days a week, don't run a split that is irrelevant to that, like has no correlation with the amount of days that you should be there or shouldn't. Taking a bite of my food. But seriously, like consider like your own schedule, your own life, and decide from there. I don't think it's a hard thing to stay consistent. I think people aren't disciplined enough to do it when they don't feel like it. When you know you should, but you don't. That's the worst feeling in the world. That's what sets people behind and what separates the person up here versus the person down here. I think we have one more. What is the best brand of sweatpants? Anything from Define or AYBL. Both of their sweatpants are amazing in my opinion. They're both high quality products. They fit perfectly. I can't get enough of them. I keep ordering more whenever I'm able to. So if you use code Chuckie at checkout, you will save 10% off Define and AYBL, any order, any product. And of course, as always, it's deeply appreciated. I don't, post about that a lot. I don't ask for anyone's money. That's not why I'm doing this. So I'm just very fortunate to be in that position to be able to say that. So that takes me to the quote of the week, guys, that I want to leave you with moving forward, into the rest of your week. Just to think about, try to apply it somehow. Sorry, off camera, off camera. Low key, I stopped recording for like 20 minutes, scrolled Instagram reels, and ate that food. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, back to business. This is the quote of the week. This is what I want you guys to just think about for the rest of the week moving forward. If you guys can apply this somehow in your life, that's the whole point of it. So I'm not sure entirely who said this, but I found it when I was doing cardio the other day. It goes like this. A river cuts through rock, not because of its power, but because of its persistence. Your strongest asset in life will always be time. That's the one thing that you will never be able to replace. Therefore, it is the most valuable. The more time you can put into anything in life, the more you're going to get out of it. So persistently not quitting, not doubting yourself in the face of fear, or whenever you're faced with any type of struggle, if you continue to push through, eventually you will cut through the rock that you are waiting on. I know sometimes things can feel like it's suffocating in the amount of focus and effort that you have to place into a given goal is a lot. That's difficult sometimes, but if you continue to persist through those struggles, you will come out the other side as a winner and a better man than you were before. So just know that whatever goals you have, it's not going to be achieved by tomorrow. It won't be achieved by the end of the week, maybe the end of the month, the end of the year, you never know. But if you continue to show up for yourself, it will be achieved at some point in time, and that's the best you can do. Thanks for sticking around for another fun vlog, and I can't wait to see what next week has in store for us.